I wanted to start off just saying, set the intention. My intention today is to raise your awareness of some of the things that we do with our body, how to receive it, things to watch for when you're interviewing or when you're the interviewee, and to realize that there may be some things that you're doing unconsciously, and they might not have anything to do with the typical interpretations. Number one, that may help you decide to be more aware and stop doing something that's not sending the signal that you want to send. But then also, what do you want to send? I want to have this feeling during the interview. I want to share this experience. How do you want it to go? Communicate that not just with your words, but with your body. So in the beginning, you think about the meeting and getting started, and you are thinking about what you're going to say. I'm going to ask you to back up a little bit. Before the meeting even gets started, the first thing I want you to do is leave the drama at the door. So if there's something that happens that makes you late, or you have a fight with your significant other, or your kids miss the bus and you've got to run around and it just throws your whole schedule off, you've got to take a moment, even if you're late already. If you need to, you can scribble it down. This is what happened. This is what I need to remember to do right after this interview. I got to call the insurance company because I had this car accident, whatever. Get that stuff out of your head. If it's information that you just need to get rid of because you had that fight and you wish you would just said this. Get it out, rot it up, and throw it in the trash can. If it's your to-do list, so you aren't thinking about that during the interview, then put it in a drawer. Not sitting there so that you're looking at it and adding to it during the interview. Leave the drama, put it away so that you can focus and be in the moment, your whole attention with that other person. Whether you're the interviewer or the interviewee. You may be running late. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's appropriate to apologize. I'm so sorry. Had some events, unexpected things happen. Whatever. Don't go into a long deal about it. They don't need to know. They don't want the drama, and you don't want the tag as drama person, there's always a problem. So leave it behind, apologize if you need to, if it's affected their schedule, and then get on with business.
And call, if you know you're going to be late, use your cell
Yes.
phone, you've got them. Please
Exactly.
let me know. That helps a great, great deal.
You know
Sometimes
that
it will
they haven't
save the
just
job for you.
forgotten. Yes. Being considerate and sharing, but not too much information. So the meeting itself for the interviewee starts as soon as they walk in the door into this strange environment. So you may have a receptionist who greets them and lets them know that they are expected and please have a seat. Whatever's going to happen, be sure that you've made everybody aware of that. People are coming, what to do with them, how to get a hold of you. It may be a smaller organization and they're just walking in the door and here you are. It starts the minute that doorknob turns. Whatever's going to happen. But be prepared, be intentional. The minute they walk in the door, what is the experience? You are in charge. Both of you are in charge of that energy flow for that meeting. So, meeting someone, we think of that handshake, right? Put a smile on your face. It doesn't have to be a big grin, but it's welcoming, it's open. You're pleased to meet them and have this opportunity to share. What was another part of the intention? Is it going to flow? Is it going to be open? Is the intention to be welcoming? Or you got 500 people on this list that are all going for the same job and you just got to get through this. You better have your answers ready. They're going to feel that. They're going to feel what you're carrying into that interview. So you get to the handshake. We've probably all gone around and had a little practice, and you've had great handshakes and you've experienced not so great ones in some of the networking events. A little bit more about that. We're usually looking for the confident grasp. Not too much, not a crushing blow. They're not trying to crush you and prove anything by it, but they're firm, they're confident. There are societies that the gentler handshake is much more appropriate. There are people that are going to express the fact that their personal space is further away. They're not comfortable with all this touching simply by giving you the limp fish that just, I'm barely going to drop it in, I'm going to take it back. Think about the job you're interviewing for. Certainly if it's a salesperson and you want someone that's a real go-getter, you want someone who's stepping right in there and grabbing a hold and saying, hello, how are you, my name is. But if you've got someone who you want quietly sitting at the desk and running those reports and doing their job, and they may interact a little bit, this might be the perfect handshake, because they don't want to. They're not going to be out at the water cooler and wandering around the building talking to everybody, trying to make friends. They're going to be very happy sitting there quietly at their desk doing their job. So watch what you're looking for. Think about it ahead of time. That quiet, almost not handshake may be exactly what you want. Eye contact. We talk about eye contact, looking people, a direct gaze. You think about someone who's shifty, they look away, they can't make eye contact, they're uncomfortable. That may simply be that they're nervous, or they may make eye contact when you ask them the question, and then they go back up into their memory. And let them do that, and they'll say, oh, now was that the I'm thinking side of their face, or was that the I'm concocting a lie side of their face? Okay, I'm not here to try to be the lie detector, but just go with how the information is flowing and what you're feeling. But allow people to break the eye contact. Have you ever been with someone and they just look at you straight the whole time? Hi, how are you doing? It reminds me of the games the kids play. My daughter's 10. Okay, staring contest, who blinks first? I didn't blink, I won. So allow yourself to look that person in the eye, but allow them to break contact, or even for you to break contact, look down at your notes, look up at them. Ease up on some of that. You don't need to set up a confrontation, either with your handshake or by your eye contact. Some of the other body language, particularly as you're bringing people in to an office or a waiting area, even if you're the receptionist or you're meeting someone and taking them to an office. Be in control of that space. Lead. We're going this way, come with me. Give them verbal and body directions. Keep your arms open. All right, here we go. I wish I didn't have to do this. I'm not the secretary. Try to set up that atmosphere to be open anyways. One thing that I've experienced is it's wonderful to have a gentleman open the door and say, after you, and I'm thinking, I don't have a clue where I'm going, would you give me some more information? So if you are the one in charge and you are guiding through, maybe it's light small talk about the building. Did you just get here? We've been here for 15 years. We're a little crowded. We're looking forward to moving into the new space next month. You certainly don't want to say, well, if you get the job, this empty desk here, that's yours. We're not going to get that specific, but feel free to make small talk and gentle talk, walking with them if you can, or a little bit ahead just to be leading. If you do open the door and ask them to go ahead, what you're going to say is, we're going to go through this door after you and to the left. Give them some direction. Let them know where they're going, because they're probably nervous enough as it is, and you don't need more confusion. They expect me to know. What else are they going to expect me to know? So be in charge and take control of that. Love the fact that we've got coffee and water. This person may have a portfolio, something to take notes on. If it's a woman, she's probably got a purse. If it was raining out, they've got an umbrella and a jacket. Now you've just given them water and coffee. And then you sit them down in this little chair and they're like, give them something to do. Here, let me take your coat. Let's lay it on this other chair. Let's hang it up here. Take control of that. Show them where that you can put that. Don't worry about a coaster. This desk is fine, because they're not going to want to set their coffee down and have you go, not on my antique whatever. Take control of the situation. Allow them time to get settled. You can put your things here on my desk. It's all right if you've made some space for them. I hope your space is ready and welcoming and doesn't have anything you don't want them to see. And you put that all away. You've got your space, you've got the area ready to welcome them in and allow them their space as well. We haven't even gotten to talk about the interview yet.